Thank you so much, Jacqueline. And the weather has been fantastic, has it not? It maybe makes you want to go to a beach or hit the links, which is exactly what Kevin is doing in Woodbridge. Thank you so much, Kevin. Looking at our risk of thunderstorms for this evening and through tomorrow. It's mostly through the southwest of the province. Again, looking largely here at non-severe thunderstorms. And we do have, and I'd love to say this, cooler temperatures. And by cooler later this week, I mean 20. That's not too bad, right? So we actually see a nice spell of stable air. By Saturday, though, we may be back into the rainfall. Quick look at our 7-day forecast here. Thanks so much, Chris. Let's take a look at our weather conditions. Before we look at our beach weather, which continues today, by the way, we want to visit Rachel in Caledon, where there's been some significant tree damage.
It's a gorgeous sunny day here in Caledon, Ontario, but
Well, with that, Rachel, there's the risk of some thunderstorm activity today, mostly in Midwest, Central, and Southern Ontario. We'll watch for that to develop as the day progresses. It's hot, steamy today. It will cool down a tad as we head into the midweek, but the conditions are pretty stable, so that's nice. Lots of sunshine still. Temperatures more so, say, Wednesday, Thursday, sitting around 20 degrees versus the humidex reading in the low 30s that we're expecting today. Thank you so much, Kim. Always great videos when you put that around the world segment together. Today, we are looking at beach weather. The humidex readings in the low 30s. And maybe if the beach is not your calling, maybe golf is. And that's where we find Kevin today. I like those golf pants. Sorry, Kevin, I was paying attention to what you were saying, but the golf pants on the guy behind you are pretty amazing. I like that. I like bold statements on the golf course. Let's see if this is a bold statement. The low pressure system moves away. We see some improvements this week, albeit cooler temperatures, but still some sunshine. How do you like 20 degrees Wednesday? Thank you so much, Chris. Today is a day to hit the beach if you don't have to work. Okay, maybe you do have to work and you can skip out and go to the beach. Maybe not. Temperatures are going to be great, though. We've got humidex readings in the low 30s, and that heat will not last, though, for the remainder of the week. Let's check in, though, first, before we talk more about your weather, with Rachel, a little further north where there's been some tree damage from the past winter. Thanks, Rachel. Today there is the risk of thunderstorms, and there's the map that we've drawn. Now this is through this evening and overnight. Through the southwest, mostly seeing those overnight storms. So just something to be mindful of as we see the departure of this low pressure system, which will take another day or so to move through. Beyond that, though, the temperatures do decline, and we will see the values sitting more in, say, the 20-degree range for the next little while. Something to be mindful of, but lots of sunshine as well. We've got a great report coming up from Kasha in just a moment on biking to work.
This weather segment.
Great stuff, and what an initiative to be able to, well, in the case of Jason, biking 50 kilometers to work, pretty great stuff. Let's go to Kevin, though. He is not biking, he's golfing today. Kevin? A worthy cause, no doubt. We have a risk of thunderstorms for that golf tournament today. So we'll have to watch the skies, golfers, and then, of course, be listening for those sirens. But the low pressure system is moving away tomorrow. Behind that, sunshine. Temperatures are cooler, though. If you like 20, then this is your forecast, because we've got a lot of it right in through the weekend. The risk of storms does persist, though, around the GTA. We have beach weather today. Lots of sunshine and temperatures feeling like in the low 30s. Great stuff. A far cry from this past winter, right? Here's Rachel in Caledon with a great story. Great idea. Thank you so much, Rachel. Great stuff. We are definitely looking at some nice conditions today. Beach weather, some might say, and temperatures feeling like the low 30s. Let's take a look at our planning forecast here. 28, feeling like 31, lots of sunshine. Don't forget sunscreen, because we need it now. Actually, we need it all through the winter too, but especially when the sun is as strong as it is. And overnight, we're going to see a low of 16. So overall, these conditions are pretty favorable. Our team, our storm hunting team of Mark Robinson and Jacqueline Whittall, have been traveling the U.S. They started off in Toronto and then went across to Nebraska and down toward Texas. They have been everywhere. Here is a brief highlight reel of their trip so far.
Mark and Jacqueline, Storm Hunters 2014 Tornado.
And the adventure continues. We are likely not to see storms of that magnitude in southern Ontario today, but nevertheless, the risk of non-severe thunderstorms throughout the GTA and down toward the southwest overnight and into tomorrow, that risk continues as our low pressure system departs. Now, once that happens, we see some fair weather here. The rest of the week is actually looking pretty good with lots of sunshine, temperatures sitting around 20 degrees for the bulk